Hello children, myself Ishwar Chand Balichwal welcomes all of you. Today we are continuing chapter 7 fraction. Today we are learn equivalent fraction. It is very important topic. So you all must watch this video up to the end. Then you understand better, which help you to solve the problem of exercise. Okay, so what is equivalent fraction? Here are some fractions: 1 by 2, 2 by 4, 3 by 6. This is the pictorial view of these fractions. This is the whole one thing and divided into the two parts, because the denominator is 2, so it divided into 2, and we have to consider 1, so this is 1 by 2. Here there is 4 parts, so whole is divided into the whole 4, because the denominator is 4 and we have to consider 2 parts, so this become 2 by 4. Here there is a total 6 part, because the denominator is 6 and we have considered 3 part of them, so this is 3 by 6. Okay, so these all 3 fractions, if we put the pictorial representation of one over another, so they are just same. Okay, now they are found to be equal. Now we check mathematically. 1 by 2 and 2 by 4 is also 1 by 2. By dividing 2, this become 1 by 2. This also divide by 3, this become 1 by 2. So all are the equal. So they are equivalent fraction. Okay, and by simplify we get the same fraction. So these are called equivalent fractions. Okay, so remember this thing. So if we have 1 by 2, so 2 by 4, 3 by 6, 36 by 72 are all equivalent. We can write many equivalent fraction. Now we learn how we write equivalent fraction. If we have the fraction 1 by 2, by multiplying numerator and denominator both by 2, we get 2 1 ja 2, 2 2 ja 4. So 2 by 4 is the equivalent fraction of 1 by 2. But if we multiply both numerator and denominator by 3, we get 3 by 6. If we multiply the numerator and denominator by 36, we get 36 by 72. But all these are the equivalent fractions. This way we can get as many as we want the equivalent fraction. Okay, so learn this technique and use this to get the equivalent fraction. So what is our conclusion? To find an equivalent fraction of a given fraction, we may multiply both the numerator and the denominator of the given fraction by the same number. Okay, so we get the equivalent fraction. This is the technique. Okay, so learn this. Now we learn another way to get equivalent fraction. Here these are the two pictures. These are the pictorial presentation of fraction. Here there are total 6 picture and we have shaded 4. So this is 4 by 6. Okay, we consider 4, so this is 4 by 6 is shaded. Here there are 3 columns. We shade 2 columns. So this is 2 by 3. Okay, so what we have to do? If we have 4 by 6 and this is 2 by 3, both are same. If we put the pictorial view one another, then these are equals. So what we have to do? We just divide this 4 by 2 and this 6 by 2. That is, if we divide numerator and denominator by same number by which they are divisible, then we get the equivalent fraction also. Here the 4 and 6 both are the divisible by 2, so we divide the 4 by 2 and we divide the 6 by 2. So we get 4 divided by 2, 2, 6 divided by 2, 3. So 2 by 3 is the equivalent fraction of 4 by 6. So this way we can found the equivalent fraction. Okay. So learn this. Now what we conclude? To find an equivalent fraction, we may divide both the numerator and the denominator by the same number like this. Okay. So we get the equivalent fraction like this. Now we again take some example. 12 by 15 is our given fraction, and we have to convert this in equivalent fraction by dividing. Here 12 and 15 both are divisible by 3, so we have to divide by 3. So 12 divided by 3 we get 4, 15 divided by 3 we get 5. But one thing remember, both the numerator and denominator must be divided by the same number. If you divide by the different number, then they are wrong. We not get the equivalent fraction. So this is the necessary condition, that we divide the numerator and denominator by the same number to get the equivalent fraction. Okay. Now we take again one more example. 9 by 15. 9 by 15 is, here 9 divided by 3 we get 3. 15 divided by 3 we get 5. So 3 by 5 is the equivalent fraction of 9 by 15. But how we get this? First we have to found a number which can divide both the numbers. That are, both the number are divisible by a same number. This is required. So here we found the number 3. 3 divide 9 we get 3, and 3 divide 15 we get 5. So here 3 is the common divisor of 9 and 15. That is the common factor of 9 and 15. That's why we have to divide by 3. Here is also 3 is the common factor. So this way we can found the equivalent fraction, that in both the number first we found a common fraction. If you have some difficulty, then you get the factor of 9. Here factor of 9, 3, 3, 3, 1. So what is the factor? 3 and 3. And again take the factor of 15, 3, 5, 5. So 3, 5, 3, 3. Here 3 is the common. So we have to divide by 3. This way you can choose a number by dividing which we get the equivalent fraction. So remember this technique. Okay. Now we take example. Find the equivalent fraction of 2 by 5 with numerator 6. Here the condition is we have numerator 6. Here the numerator is 2. So what we do? We know that 2 into 3 is 6. So to get the numerator 6, we have to multiply by 3. This means we need to multiply both numerator and denominator by 3 to get equivalent fraction. Okay? Because this is the necessary condition that numerator and denominator are multiplying by the same number. So this way we get the equivalent fraction. So here, hence 2 by 5 can be written as 2 into 3 and 5 into 3. Here numerator and denominator both multiplying by 3. So we get the 6 by 15. And here the condition is fulfilled that numerator must be 6. So here the numerator is 6. So 6 by 15 is the required equivalent fraction. Okay. So this way you can solve the problem of exercise. Okay. So solve the exercise 7.3. Okay. This is your homework for today. Have a nice day. Thanks.